Loveline. I'm Adam. That's Dr. Drew. Phone number 1-800-LOVE-1910. Some 41 in here next week. The Donnas, Papa Roach. Big musical week next week. And popped a zit on my back today, Drew.
Oh, congratulations.
Pow.
Did you drop something into it, or did you squeeze?
Yes, I dropped a lance into it. I pinned it, and that baby
just blew.
And it hit the mirror.
Nice.
Like it was fired out of a cannon. Like, you know, they test the impellers on jet engines by firing birds at them. That's a tough gig for a bird. Yeah, fire birds out of a cannon at them.
What?
Mm-hmm.
I've never heard of this. Well, why?
Well, how do you think? All right, you gotta. Then we're getting back to my zit.
Okay, yeah.
That's the velocity to hit the mirror with, by the way. Just pow. Awesome.
Yeah.
Nothing better. You never outgrow that.
I want to hear more about the bird going through the jet propeller.
Well, if you're building jet engines for a commercial aircraft or military or any application, they got to be able to handle a seagull
getting sucked
into them.
Yeah.
And they got to be able to handle that seagull sometimes
going fast,
400 or 500 miles an hour.
Oh, I see. And
the only way to really know if that jet impeller is
going to... Are they live seagulls? No, they're already dead.
They're live. Yeah. They're live, and their families are there to watch.
Okay,
they bring their families there. Yeah.
Well, what?
Yeah, they fly. They bring the families in, and they force them to watch.
Right.
And it's
now they fire more than one.
It's a Sophie's Choice kind of thing.
What if you go into a flock of them?
They'll take
fire
the
a bunch of
the seagull. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if they have a machine gun that can fire birds. I think actually they do. They do. I don't think they freeze them either. They will do. They'll do frozen things too. But they take these birds, they put them in a cannon, and they fire them into jet engines.
Wow, interesting.
Yeah, tough gig for the cleanup crew.
Yeah.
You know, it'd be nice.
Not to mention the bird.
You know, it'd be great. I'd love just to get one of these nut jobs like Betty White or one of these PETA retards or something like that. Just force them to sit down and watch this. All right, load up the next seagull. There we go. Fire. It's just a cloud of feathers. But I guess, you can't take a piece of styrofoam and stick feathers to it.
No, it's got to withstand, and I imagine a few of them at once, right?
Yeah.
Once in a while.
Yeah. They fire birds at the thing. But as far as a bird goes, it's like, look, you're going to be killed. You're going to be eaten. Oh no, wait a minute. Over in this line.
Yeah.
It's got to be like, oh my God. What could be worse than being killed and being devoured on Thanksgiving or something?
Oh,
you're going in.
Here it is.
You're going in the DC-10. Yeah, that is a bad gig. But a weird and bizarre job. Forever has to administer it. There's to load up that cannon.
Wow.
Awesome.
Who is that guy? I want to talk to him.
Decent gig. And then you just got to hate birds. Right. And then the other cool gig is the guy, the falconer down at the airport. Guy's a falcon. Go fly those birds off with a falcon.
They routinely do that?
Yeah. A lot of airports have falcons.
Really? And
yeah.
And what, they just keep the place?
Well, if you think about all these airports, half of them are just, on the edge of the water.
Oh,
and stuff.
I was wondering why the seagulls didn't get sucked in more often.
And it's just tons of, aquatic birds. And then a lot of it, I don't know, New York, New Jersey, where it's like marshland and stuff. It's tons of wildlife. You don't do it in the middle of the city oftentimes.
Right.
There's tons of birds.
Huh.
They get a falcon, just go run them off.
Just one falcon will do it? They have a whole bunch of them.
No, it's not. Yeah, and then they form the shape of an arrow. Or no, bee, and they sting. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's one falcon.
Like a big guy with a hammer.
How badass are falcons? They just let them go in one area, and the birds all go away.
Yeah, interesting.
Yeah. Birds are mean, Drew.
I believe that birds have an intuitive sense that exceeds anything we sort of understand.
I believe they're
think about it.
Super stupid and angry.
They're not intellectually smart, but they're
not book smart.
But you can fly, 2,000 or 3,000 feet up in the air and spot a field mouse and grab it.
Yeah,
really?
That's what the falcon can do. Yeah, I don't know. Good eyesight. How about the part where you just fly 3,000 miles?
Yeah, you know to do that.
Yeah. I'm ignoring Anderson.
Yeah, I know. Hey, Anderson, you know what that does, don't you?
Yeah, you just
bought
got
yourself
you got
5
another
more minutes.
40 minutes of bird talk.
Actually, you know what? We have a visitor in here tonight, and I was just explaining that it would have the reverse effect, and I was just proving my point.
Aha.
Well done, Anderson. Well, having said that now, let's get
Going
to the
right
call.
to the phone, smart ass. Aha. Thought you could outsmart the ace man. Let me tell you something, Anderson. I'm the cannon, you're the bird, and Drew's the impeller. You understand what that relationship's like? Only two are going to survive.
You're firing me into Drew?
Yes, I'm firing you into Drew. Hey, yo, it's Loveline. I'm Adam. Buddies call me Ace. Actually, I forced him to call me Ace. That's Dr. Drew. Phone number 1-800-LOVE-191er. Some 41, the Donnas, Papa Roach, all in here next week. And now, as promised, we're going to head back to the phones and speak to Dan. As I was speaking of earlier in the evening, they test jet engines by firing birds out of a cannon into the impeller and propeller blades to see if they break off because, birds get sucked up into jets, and they got to make sure they can take it. Dan does something involving that. Dan?
Hey, what's going on, guys?
What's happening?
Not a whole lot. How about you?
Now, where do you work?
What
do you do?
I work for kind of like an internship for Northrop Grumman.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go getter.
Yeah.
And a lot of the engines that they use on most of their aircraft are made by Pratt & Whitney.
Mm-hmm.
And they have a little test facility up here in Azusa.
Mm-hmm.
And so I've seen them do it a whole bunch of times, and I've never seen them do it with propeller engines, but they do it with jet engines a lot.
Oh.
Adam, for jet engines.
Jet engines, okay.
Shocking.
It's pretty messy. It's not a cannon, but they do have the the big wind tunnel, and they have like a high-speed fan blowing this air, and they'll just chuck a bird in there. They're usually frozen. Sometimes they're not.
Yeah, they're usually frozen, which seems weird because the birds flying into it aren't frozen.
Yeah, why not use another
much
substance?
More dense,
Why not just use ice?
Yeah, which is a good point, and why I'd be pissed if I was the bird, which is, yeah, if you're going to use a frozen bird, now it seems like you just go buy frozen chicken, by the way, and
steak or something.
Fire it into it. Yeah, because once you take, what's water when it's not frozen going to do to a jet engine, and what's it going to do when it's frozen? It's a totally different substance.
Totally different bird.
Yes, yes. All right, yeah. So you haven't seen him. You say they chuck it in there. How do they chuck it in there?
Or just drop it in, the wind takes it.
I know.
Yeah, it's like one of those laundry chutes, Like a big metal door, they pull it down, they drop it, they lock it, and they check it.
Right. But they do have a cannon that fires it into it, too.
Oh, do they?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, they got a cannon.
Okay, buddy. All right. So you've seen...
not just propeller engines.
Not just propeller engines. Yeah. Hey, you've seen it done.
I sure have.
And they're...
not pretty.
And what kind of birds do they use?
Depending on, the type of motor, if it's a real high altitude engine... They're not they don't usually do that test, but lower, for Learjets and stuff, they use area specific or altitude specific foul.
Wow.
Yeah. Look at the ones you're going to encounter. But here's the thing I don't understand is every one of them's got to take off.
You got to go through the altitudes to get to the high altitude.
It's not like the X1. It gets launched from a B-52. I mean, you got to get up there, right?
Yeah. It's a pretty weird system because it's pretty elaborate how they do it. They don't just chuck birds in there either. They have these real finely engineered shards of I don't know what it is.
Oh,
designed to spin.
All right, Dan. Good luck with that internship. All right, that was something.
Yeah.
I told you it was going to be disappointing. There was a little something there.
Yeah, it was something.
Something there.
Got the chute, and the bird going down the chute, and the wind tunnel. No specifics.
But the chute's less exciting than the cannon.
I know. The cannon's a little more vivid.
Yeah. And I was funny. I probably said I think they're frozen, but I'm not sure. But it turns out they are frozen.
Which is weird. Where'd you hear about it or read about it? Well, you didn't read about it. Where'd you hear about it?
Read about it?
That's it.
How dare you?
Yeah, I know. It's way off.
But first off, I don't want to lose my street cred with the kids, making them think I'm looking at words. What's that place where they keep the books again?
Library.
Library. Man, doesn't even have the word book in it, Michelle. Doesn't that seem weird?
Not in English.
How are you supposed to know what it is if it don't have the word book in it, but they keep, it's like a big house where all the books are kept. And can you believe that people go there? And here's the kicker. I don't know if you've heard of this or not, Michelle. People, you know why people go there? They go there to borrow the books. Yeah, let me borrow your book. Hello, nerding. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Take it back.
This is before the internet, monsieur.
I'm going to borrow a book. What do you need with a book? That's what I'm saying.
Where'd you hear about the
To me,
the birds and the propeller
that
engines?
livery place you're talking about, that's a place you would you would punish me. That's how you do it. You take me to that liberator and you whatever you called it, dude. And that would be punishment. You know what I'm saying?
I hear you.
Okay. You just watch. You watch the History Channel. You get drunk every night.
Modern Marvel, something like that. Right?
Yeah. True. I was kidding when
I
was kidding when I couldn't pronounce library.
I know. I wasn't kidding.
That's what I'm saying.